The 2024 presidential campaign continues to heat up as both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump unveiled separate proposals for a no tax on tips plan. In February of next year, Michigan servers will make minimum wage, and some servers are worried they will be making less without those tips. Today, the Trump campaign held a special event in Burton. TV5's Zane Omer heard from a local restaurant owner and server about how those proposals will impact the entire restaurant industry.
Michigan Republican Chairman Pete Hoekstra says former President Donald Trump's plan for no taxes on tips will help the economy and put more dollars in workers' pockets.
We're talking about what's happened to the restaurant industry over the last 3 or 4 years.
The Trump-Vance campaign and Michigan GOP in Burton today touting Donald Trump's no taxes on tips proposal.
They'll be able to take care of their families. They're not going to have to wonder, how much am I, going to go towards taxes? I mean, they're going to take home what they make and what they rightly deserve.
The former president's challenger, Kamala Harris, also proposing her own no taxes on tips policy. The Center for a Responsible Federal Budget estimates Harris's proposal, which would exempt tip income from federal income taxes and raise the U.S. minimum wage, would increase deficits by $100 billion to $200 billion over the next decade. Meanwhile, Trump's proposal, which axes federal taxes on tips, could cost up to $250 billion. Danielle Shaw, a server at Starlight Coney Island in Burton, estimates no taxes on tips would allow her to bring home an extra $300 to $400 per week.
I mean, when you add that up, that's $1,200 a month. I would be able to go out and buy a brand new house.
And Starlight Coney Island owner Jason Hester says he's worried raising the minimum wage could do more harm than good.
They could potentially go from making a nice livable wage. Now all of a sudden they could go to making $14, $15 an hour. People will stop tipping. Some still might tip, but there's just no real definition of what's going on.
Regardless of who wins in November, a bill would need to be passed by Congress in order for either plan to go into place.
This bill is paramount importance to our industry with what we've dealt with over the past handful of years to really hopefully propel us in a positive manner forward.
Right now, CBS News polls show that the race here in Michigan is a toss-up. Kamala Harris is leading with 49%, while Donald Trump is trailing with 48%. Reporting in Burton, Zane Omer, WNEM TV5.